Come with me to my first ever card show. Starts off by waking up at 9 a.m. to drive to my buddy's house. Once we get there, him, myself, and another friend, we all convoy to the venue. The card show is hosted inside the Dorton Arena in North Carolina. Once we get inside, we immediately see a whole bunch of Pokemon cards, but we take a quick break and open some of our Pokemon cards. After we opened our packs, we go back to the first vendor and we look at their sealed collection and we see the variety of items they had. Crazy amount of sealed items and even more singles for sale. They had raw singles, they had graded singles. They also sold a couple of different accessories like video games. My buddy then took his cards to go see how much he'd get in trading value because he's specifically looking for 2 cards from the show. It ended up working out because he traded in all his duplicates and was able to take home the Giratina from Crown Zenith. After my buddy finished trading his cards, we went inside the arena because technically we're still outside the arena, but this place was massive. There was vendors from side to side. The next vendor we stopped at also had a great variety of cards. What piqued my interest the most were these 3 promo cards at the very top, and he made custom Pokemon gear, which you can see the custom Gengar sweater in the back. The next vendor we stopped at had Terrestrial Festival, V-Star Universe, and Shiny Treasures in the front of their booth, so that piqued our interest. You'll notice each time I stop at a booth, I don't immediately buy something. This card show was massive, so I like to go around the show at least once. Once I've done my first full loop, I now have an understanding of what's available for sale, what's pricing, and how much I should spend at each booth. This booth had something I've never seen before. These are like jumbo cards, but not jumbo cards like the recent ones today. These were e-reader jumbo cards, so I thought those were insane. They also had a nice selection of single packs, so I went ahead and picked up a couple of those. I ran into Coop's collection at the show, and he's a super nice guy. I asked him if he could help me film a video, and he was kind enough to do so. If he's at one of your card shows, I highly recommend you check out his booth. Great selection, super friendly guy. The last thing we did is eat lunch, and we got to sit in this pretty cool spot where we got to overlook the entire card show. All in all, I think this was a great first event. I highly recommend going to an event if you ever have the chance to go. Make sure you're following for part 2. You'll get to see everything I bought at the card show.